Yes, now guys, what is up? Hope everyone's doing super good today. Today we're heading on to Gran Turismo. We're tackling Daily Race B, which is Fuji. I'm going to be trying a last to first challenge, which is where you start at the back of the grid and make up as many positions as you can. So I was just jumping onto the leaderboards there, seeing what the fastest car was. It did look to be the Atenza. We've got a nice iron blue livery Atenza, but I fancied the McLaren. I thought it's probably better to jump into a car I know rather than a car I haven't really driven before. Probably going to be better off doing that, so I picked the McLaren. I'm not sure why. I've only got 170 miles in. I have got cars I prefer in Group 4, but you know, I remember the McLaren being good around here previously, so I thought it might have been pretty good. So we're going to jump into that. Starting at the back of the grid then, here at 16th, and we're going to try catch up. We've got Alessandro, the Italian, in front of us in the Aston Martin, and we're sniffing pretty close. I messed up my gear shift there, so if you see I shifted down to first instead of should have kept it in second and just rolled it round, but it's a bit rusty. First race of the day was this one. I hadn't had my morning coffee just yet. I was feeling flagging a little bit. We've all been there. Going to take us a lap to warm up. We're going to keep on the back of this Frenchman in the Ferrari, the white Ferrari. Proper nice colour combo in it. The Ferrari does look good in white. I'm not going to lie. So we'll come around this corner into this tight left-hander then. We're going to see this Italian in the Aston Martin. He's going to take a really wide line. I'm going to keep that in the back of my head for later on. I feel like we're going to overtake him at some point, so we might as well get as much information as we can. And right now it's just try to keep up with the slipstream. I'm not sure where we're going to overtake. I feel like we're a bit too far away in case we go for a crazy dive bomb. But not going to happen as one car gets reset there, two cars get reset. So we're going to take two positions up there. We're already up into 14th. Ooh, we are going to get hit with a 1 second penalty. But that's alright, we've made two positions. Gained a little bit. You see this Frenchman skew this corner, and it's going to cause us to just get caught up a little bit. I'm going to smell around the outside, see if I can't get it, get the move done. And with the right hander coming up next, we should be alright. We're tucked into the inside there. Brake a little bit early just to get the car turned in. This corner's mental. There's like 4 different lines you can take around it. So Aston Martin gets a bit on the curb there, it spins off, and that's going to take us up into 12th, so not too bad. Hit with a penalty there, but we're alright. We've got the Aston Martin pulling in front of us. I'm just going to tuck behind to get in the slipstream. So it's always worth it if you've got a penalty and there's a car coming through, you might as well jump into that slipstream. You see, like, we get picked up in it, so we're not dropping back as quickly as we may be, or as we would be. We keep up. We're still in the 600 second race, so we're still in the slipstream. We're coming around to this corner. I do the same, shift down to first thing again. Just flagging, I'm not sure why. Not enough practice really. I need to get my head down and do a few more laps in practice, especially if I'm trying one of these challenges, I think. As we roll into this corner, I love this line where you just cut it into fourth, third, bounce it down and just roll through. Feels so good, and especially this corner as well, just bouncing it on the throttle. So as we're getting closer and closer, we are closing down that gap onto the Italian. Remember, he goes wide here, and I'm just thinking, can we stick it up the inside and make the move? Ooh, we're smelling almost close on his rear panel, but we're sort of on the wrong side for this corner. We've got a right hander coming up, so we want to be on the inside. I'm hoping he goes left and goes a bit wide. He does, and we're going to leave the room wide open. We're just going to go smelling, diving straight into there, take that space, yes please. And that's another position gain, so we're up into 12th now. We're looking pretty. We've got the group in front, we can smell 9th, getting closer and closer. We've got another McLaren in front of us, Smile, the Frenchman. Sorry if I ruined your name a little bit there. We're just going to go a little bit wide, miss the braking point, and get shoved out by the Aston Martin, which isn't the greatest, not the best for us. We're going to lose a position, but then up the inside, look at that dive. And I like this line where you just hug the curb on the inside. It's going to force him to go wide. It's going to give us this position, but he's going to have the slipstream down the straight. It's just a bit cautious of that, so I jumped into the slipstream of this McLaren. Thought might get a pull, might be able to get a little bit ahead of him. But as we look into the mirror, they're going too wide into this first corner, so it's going to be a little bit crazy, to be honest. Aston Martin goes up the inside. Got Scirocco on my left, and I'm not sure where to brake. I missed my braking point here. I go a little bit too deep. You see, taking the real outside of the corner. They're both going to go up the inside, but we're going to have the pull. I think the McLaren just has the horsepower to pull off in front of the Scirocco there, and with him blocking the Aston Martin, we're looking alright. Up onto the inside of this corner, and I brake just a little bit early. It's going to give the Scirocco a bit of a boost and let him take the outside. So we roll into this corner. I'm getting a bit cautious now with this Aston Martin. He's getting a bit fighty. Feels a bit like BTCC, a bit like touring car. the McLaren slips through too. So we're going to brake into this corner, take it a bit early, and we're going to just get punted into Narnia, into oblivion there by that Aston Martin. That was an awful, awful move. I think he just got too close, got a bit too big for his boots, and ruined our race as well as his own with the 3-second penalty there. It's not a great racing etiquette. So we've got a bit of a gap to catch up. We've got 1.2 seconds. We're currently sat in last, so we've gone last to 10th to last. Again, it's there and back and there again in that challenge. So little group head, they are fighting though, so we are going to close down that gap. Look out, straight back into sniffing distance. We'll be able to catch back up on the straights now, I think. Should be in that slipstream. Oh, he's sniffing close to the back of that McLaren, but not dinging him. And we're just going to take the inside of this corner again. He opens up, so I'm like, you're going then, yes please. If you're going to leave me the room, I'll have all that. And we're into a bit of a drag race now. I'm going side by side with McLaren. We're both in the same car, so it's anyone's game. It's going to be who's going to get the better gear shifts, really. You see, he's just ahead coming out of the corner. And then I've been watching my Tijimi videos, so I know this car. I know you've got to shift pretty early. So you see, I'm getting the early shifts in, and we're just going to pull ever so slightly ahead. It's just going to give us the advantage into this corner, so we're going to brake just on the pit line, exit line. I'm going to nail the apex. Perfect. First time this race we've done that perfect, and it's gained us a position there, which is nice. I'm feeling a little bit better. We are fighting for the title and not last year, it seems. I don't think we're going to catch that. The Spaniard in 12th. So we're just going to have to defend. We're going to have to do a good job defending, not let the pressure get to us. We know all about the pressure and applying the pressure, but this time it's not letting it get to us. We do a little bit there, we cut a little bit too much of the corner. Going to nail the braking point into this corner though, hit the apex. Perfect. He's sniffing on the back of his, getting closer and closer. I'm not going to lie guys, I was cacking my pants a little bit here. I found it really tricky, the pressure. He just edges his way in front. I tried to close the door, but he shoved his car in there. I was like, he's given me space previously, we best respect that. And show back. Give him the love back. He takes the corner into the inside, and that's going to be us setting to 14th, so not the best result there. I feel like we could have done well better. Could have been on for a 10th, top 10, top 9. There I reckon the pack's pretty tight. Ooh, we're just sniffing up the inside. It's not going to be enough though, and I don't think this dive into the last corner is going to be enough either. Oh sorry, I've got really bad. I need to drink some water. But there we go, around the last corner. And it's going to be a 14th, so it's not too bad. I've got a new mic today, so be sure to get down in the comments below and let me know if I'm coming through loud and clear, and be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and all that jazz if you've liked the content. It's going to wrap it up here. We've gone 14th, so that's last to 14th, 2 positions gained, but 2 people quit, so it's not the best race in the books. Thank you so much for watching guys, peace, have a lovely day.